You have maybe 7 seconds to make an emotional connection with investors. If you fail this critical step, your window of opportunity is gone, and it gets infinitely more difficult for you to raise your funding. In today's video, I'm going to show you the right way to start your investor pitch that will give you the best chance of raising funding. Hi, I'm Brett. On my channel, I help early stage startup CEOs like you raise money and grow your startup. So if this sounds like you, then hit the subscribe button right now and the bell so you get notified every time I release a new video. Let's get started. I made a bold claim at the beginning of today's video by saying you have only 7 seconds to make an emotional connection with your audience. So let's start by showing you why this is true. First, remember, a typical investor will pass on investing in 99 out of 100 pitches they hear. So making an emotional connection with investors gives investors a reason to listen further. It also separates you from just about everyone else they meet because CEOs don't usually do this. Second, why 7 seconds? Well, you have more of your audience's attention at the start of a presentation than any other time. After the start, their focus on you only goes down. Malcolm Gladwell, in his famous book, Blink, showed that you only have 7 seconds to make a connection with your audience. Microsoft did a study showing you only have 8 seconds. Here's a look at the data from my best performing video. In 7 seconds, I've lost 16% of my audience. In 30 seconds, I've lost 30% of my audience. You just don't have much time. Let me show you a couple of examples of what not to do. Number 1, don't start with a table of contents. That's what I did in the first pitch I ever did. Needless to say, this didn't go over very well. And oh, by the way, don't use an ugly blue background like I did either. Number 2, don't be boring. Most CEOs start by saying something like this. Hi, my name is Brett, and I'm here to tell you about my company and how we're going to win. Now, if this content is resonating with you, then please hit that like button right now. So what can you do to get investors to realize that you're worth listening to? Really think through that first sentence, those first words that you're going to say. Make it something that's going to get investors' attention. If you've ever watched any Steve Jobs presentation, that's exactly what he did. You should do the same. You can do this a few different ways. The first way is you can tell an origin story. An origin story is when you tell investors what led you to start your company. For example, maybe there was a problem that you encountered at your previous company and your previous employer didn't want to solve it, but you know exactly how to solve it. That's a great way to start. Or you can start with a provocative fact to get investors' attention. That's what we eventually morphed our intro into. It was something that told investors that we were doing something big, and it led us to being able to raise our initial round of $12 million in Series A funding. Or you could do what Steve Jobs did in introducing the iPhone. He said, "This is a day I've been looking forward to for over 2.5 years." He's telling the audience, hey, listen up. You're going to hear something really important. Now, if you think Jobs randomly thought of those words, think again. Jobs was legendary in his preparation. For a 1-hour presentation like the one he gave for the iPhone launch, he would practice it over 100 times. So I'm guessing he tried out various opening phrases before he hit upon this one. You should do the same. Now, here's a summary of what we've learned today. Here are the key takeaways. Number 1, the first 7 seconds of your pitch are critical. Number 2, you need to make an emotional connection with investors in those first 7 seconds. You can do this with an origin story, a provocative fact, or by explaining how important your innovation is just like Steve Jobs did in launching the iPhone. Now, what did you learn from today's video? Put your answer in the comments column below today's video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments column too, and I'll be happy to answer them. Now I have one more thing for you. It's my free startup pitch deck template. It has all the slides you need to develop an awesome pitch deck. Click the link below today's video and it's yours for free. And for more great content, click the link at the end of today's video as well. If you haven't already, then click the subscribe button to get more great content for startup CEOs. I'm Brett at brettjfox.com. Thanks for watching today. Take care, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon.